Could add fish there, maybe, I don't know. Oh no, don't break the music. No! No! Okay. I still don't know what to do about the backgrounds for some of these levels. Because, like, I need it to be a smoky, like, blue sky for atmosphere. But the sand levels don't make sense having that because they're deserts. I mean, I guess I could add just... I still have to think about what I'm doing with this level. And here's another one of my favorites. That was really dumb. Moving platforms aren't perfect, and I need to... Especially this part. Because, yeah, they aren't. They're kind of not. They're just... Oh, and the theme song for this originally was so quiet, you couldn't hear a note. And after adjusting it for a while, I managed to get this out of it, and it genuinely sounds so good. Oh, I can't see it. Deeper, another way she'll jump on and destroy everything. Even though she's the sweet one. It's the bear I have to worry about. Those don't work the way they thought they did, or I thought they did. But that's also because these aren't all angled weirdly. You need them to be, like, very specific to make that work. Oh, god damn it. I do not remember how to ban people. Fuck. You closed my window! I was very rusty about that. I might change these textures, actually. They don't fit. This level does... something. Running out of words to say, which is probably better. That'll make editing a lot easier. Oh, hello. Does that actually work? I never checked. Do you work? Well, you work... yeah, you work fine. The problem is it doesn't work when you're down the mountain, which is the whole point of these. I also don't know about the falling fire in these levels, because I like the way it looks, but I might... I forgot what they're called. When, like, a fire releases a little spark that just flies into the air. I forgot what those little guys are called. This feels like a very timely level. It's actually a very nice looking one despite being on fire. But yeah, I've always wanted to make a forest fire level, and I just had the problem, like, well, how do I make fire? Well, that's how. And what could have caused it? But alas, it was nothing special. It was just nature. I need to get a new lava fall texture, because I've been using the same one for years, and I don't like... I need another one. But I can't remember where I put it. So I gotta find the other one I just got. I do like this part, though, with these SM64 DS rocks. Weirdly enough, one of my favorite things I've made, despite it not being that special. But I do like this level. I like that the trees are buried in the ash and all the lava everywhere, but it's not, like, red. Even though it might not really fit with the desert theme, I didn't want to just make 4 desert levels. Just kind of how it was for every level. Unfortunately, yeah. Ow. These are a little broken right now. They don't respawn when you get off of them. They just go into infinity. So I gotta fix that. And they're sideways, which is true for all the levels in this hack. Because I did it wrong. Here it goes. And I tried to do something with this hack where if I had a really long level, I would follow it up with something really short in comparison. This level just needs more positions for the start lines. And again, I wanted to use the Hub World theme in New Super Mario Bros. DS for World 6 because I love that song, but again, the MIDI is just too complicated and I couldn't get it to work. But I haven't given up yet, and also I think the song fits a lot, so I'm not changing it. No! No! But even then, it's not like... The one... Oh, for fuck's sake. The one downside of streaming this is... I have to keep the energy up, and that's what's always been difficult. So I can't do it! Especially after I start reclining in my chair and getting comfortable. And my voice starts giving out, because I'm not used to talking for this long. Oh. Well, there's a few ways I can do it, but I'm gonna do it like this. Oh. That was easy. It's that line part. Oh, thank God for that bridge thing. I don't know why, but I really like when the star coins are kind of out of the way like that, and you have to go after them. I think just because it makes the level slightly different to play compared to the original playthrough. This tower is going to be removed. It's so pointless. Like, the point is, oh, you go in and you wall jump up, and it works, but one of the textures, as you saw, was very broken. The game just did not know how to import a 32 by 12 texture at all. Proportions. Oh, that's even worse. Those are actually very easy to fix, because the instant death warp. The instant death warp spawns too close to the ground, so the game doesn't have time to register Mario's respawning. So it didn't teleport him, but it's easy to fix. Yeah. Take that, snowman. Probably the only jumping snowman in the whole game that worked exceptionally well. The problem I'm having right now is that I had to do a bunch of recording the other day, and I very slightly might have blown out my voice. Oh, this path texture is green on it. Streaming is hard, but you know what's also hard? Coal mining. I was gonna do an impression of like the tough guy on TikTok or whatever social media. I'm making it up. Who just you think your life is hard? I'm up here in the mud factory, you know? But I ended up just turning into the retired grandpa who's dying of cancer. It was too inconsistent. That was not a knock. That was trying to hammer something right now. Help me, Barn. Little hack was an absolute fucking dog ass actually playing the game. That's impressive because... Actually, no. I started making hacks when I was like speedrunning too. But yeah, I've gotten a lot better at it, especially after having to learn to play Uranium and, you know, be okay at it. My own hack, but I could not for the life of me. It brought shame to my family. It brought shame to my people. And I vowed every day since then to change that. These chests are a little buggy. I'll fix them later. Oh god, I'm trying to think. Oh god. I'm having a brain blast! You were playing with them, I think, for the train wreck, right? It was you, Dolph. I don't think Dolph is technically a hacker. You know, some Kaizo hackers. Oh, you're talking about normal. Okay, that's a different conspiracy. I know there's a couple people in Simple Flips' clique that are pretty good, like, players, and they make hacks. I can't... not Go and Play. I don't know about them, because they're like 7 people. My brain blast is gone. I don't know what my point was. Do I count as a ROM hacker? Yeah, you do. See? Problem is you're in the chat, so we were trying to think of the externals. Trying to think of the others. The undesirables. Boompa dunta, boompa dunta. At least the best Kaizo hackers are, since you kinda gotta understand. Yeah. How did I do that? This level's kinda hell. A, because the platform's wrong. B, because it's slow. And C, because these bullet bills, they are slow as molasses, but they get me every time. Are they a floor above me or below? What is going on? I didn't even know there was a stereotype that... Well, I guess there was. I've seen Brodude play his hacks, but he has a keyboard. Though, so does Sagodu. Top 10 tragedies. The problem with changing the hitbox to the bullet bill is that the eels also use it, and I don't want the eels to have a hitbox as wide as Kentucky. I don't really watch trailers, I just see you guys play it and I'm like, oh, that looks cool, and I download it and then I don't play it. Simply because I'm working on a bunch of other stuff. Which technically isn't, no, I'm right. I made Sapphire was decent, Nebula. I'd assume so, Nebula's hack design's pretty, friendly. I'd assume he'd have to have known. Crash is also a Kaizo player, that's why I wasn't thinking about him. And also because I'm trying to think of hack creators who aren't streamers, I guess. It's like 48. A 48 and 70 star, that's insane. 139? What a dork. It took me like a full couple of years to get a sub 1 and 70 star, and I never want to do that. That was simultaneously my favorite and least favorite category to run. It was so annoying. Checkpoint's at the wrong place. I put it here by accident. And it's also broken. Woohoo! I'll have to watch one of their gameplay trailers. I also barely know who Gale is because they never appear in the chat. Because I didn't know it was a she. And it doesn't help either that my grandma's name, or not my grandma, my grandpa's partner, who we don't consider part of the family, was a she. But she literally talked like this, and she had a snaggletooth, so I didn't want to assume, I didn't want to associate her with that racist bitch. Oh, okay. I went too. I got pulled over by the cops and they left me off with a warning. For Thanksgiving, we have several mustards. Yellow whole grain. How am I already here? Fuck. I got distracted on the goddamn 7 mustards. 7! They had 7 mustards at Thanksgiving. Did you know there were 7? Wazowski. Mike Wazowski. She was close to a Mike Wazowski. Little more rude. Amazingly, I think she's still alive despite having like 7 cancers, but she was also rich, so fuck her. I hate her so much. She was like, when my grandpa was dying in bed, she only comforted me because I was the whitest of the siblings she knew. I hate her so much. Goddamn that fucking bitch. Cancer 100% speedrun. She didn't have 7 cancer. She had 7 mustards. 700 mustard. Yeah, I haven't seen one of Gale's trailers, but I do know that Gale's very old hacks were fascinating. Prior to Zetar Attack, I saw an old clip of the original Forest Ruins, and I was like, wow, that's an old hack. Like, that looked like Super Mario 89 or Super Mario Star. Yellow Dijon Grey Poupon? Grey Poupon mustard? You guys know ketchup used to be white? It was, Nah, I'm not finishing that sentence, that's good. Or just a bold vision. I don't think I have any of the originals, but I do have Escape Prison. She always has a knack for angles that we didn't understand. She was a Zetar Tech 3 looks really good, but it still has the, I guess I'll say 12% angles. You use Look-a-Doo Cam and you're like, this doesn't fit. Grey Poupon is just a brand of Dijon. Well, she had it at her Thanksgiving, so don't diss the poop. I love this level so much. This is like my favorite of the Bowser levels. It's just, I could probably add like, nah, I don't need to. I gotta say, I'm tempted to get Dijon because I want to make, what do I want to make? There's a specific recipe of like mac and cheese I want to make that uses Dijon mustard. I'm not paying attention. I'm basically just playing the hack casually at this point. Fuck. The first hack I ever saw where I knew immediately what year it came out was Super Mario Star. Because I was like, that's a 2010 hack. And then I found out it came out in 2013. And I was like, oh my fucking god, how? These are all broken, they need to be fixed, sorry in the notes. Yeah, there's also supposed to be some like penguins sliding around, but I didn't know how to do that yet. I don't like mustard anyway. Mustard is never good on its own. You gotta add that into something special and funky. Like, any frozen cheeseburger that kind of tastes like rash, you put mustard in and suddenly it's like, that tastes okay. Yeah, they're fixing something. They're like knocking all over down there. Okay, I don't have to worry. Only when I'm like recording and talking do they start hammering things. It's worrying. This level just kind of needs some work, but it's pretty good. This was one of the first levels I made for this hack. I think I made it for World 5, and then I decided that was going to be the desert level. These spinning platforms have bad lighting. I fucked up somewhere. Or they don't have enough room, and I fucked up even more. I gotta say, the one old hack that I don't understand why people play is Twisted Adventures. That hack looks so boring. And that's not a diss against the guy who made it, because it was like 2011 or whatever. But like, I think aside from like old times and just seeing what hacks used to be like, I don't understand why you'd play that. Because I'm sure the guy worked on it, but it's like I have really old hacks from like 2014, 15 that use Level Importer, and I'm genuinely like, dude, I'm so glad I never released these, because these suck. Well, the second one was fine for that kind of style, but for 2015, it's not amazing. Turns out ROM Manager fixes the 255 all object limit for areas. I did not learn that until the very final world. Sigo ran it at somewhat recent SMR. Yeah. No offense, because I can't stand watching Twisted Adventures. I watched AP speedrun it, and God, I don't remember any part of that hack. This level I have written down to fix it. It's kind of ugly. But also, the only reason I like watching Super Mario Start is because that hack is, like, old enough that it's also hilarious. Like, that's the kind of old design where I'm just like, wow, things were different, even though it's 2013 whenever it came out. Still old, obviously, but not old enough. No, it had to be before that, right? Was Super Mario Start in 2013 or 12? Because that hack has such shit design for, like, 2013, which would have been when... That would have been after Night of Doom. And Starvenge 3. Surely that hack had to be like 2012, right? Which hack was 2011? Super Mario Rainbow Road, I'm pretty sure. And Super Mario 74. And Twisted Adventures, I'm certain was 2012. Oh no, 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 come back, no! I like this elevator code. I wrote it down so that the B parameters are the height it goes up and down. And I only used it once, and I hate myself for that. Rainbow Road was 2012. Ah. Was Star Road in 2013 then? Because Rainbow Road came before Star Road, and that was 2012. Star Road was 2011. But Rainbow Road was the previous version of Star Road. It has the original levels that were in the Star Road beta. Rainbow Road either remade them? This is getting confusing. I don't like this lore. Who the fuck is Skillix? That fucking skeleton that I hate. Came afterwards. Twisted Adventures was 2012. See, I knew that. You think it's Skelenio. I'm thinking of Skillix, not Skellix. Skillix. Who the fuck is Skillix? I still don't know. Like, all I know is that it's some German motherfucker. Where Skellix was Australian. And it's like, I still don't understand. Nobody knows. What the fuck is Rainbow Road? I swear to God that came out before. That hack is so... It has no lighting. Star Road has lighting. I'm gonna let it go. It doesn't matter anymore. The world is topsy-turvy. Just a random guy tried to cash in on Star Road hype. What? I thought... Sure, fuck it. Whatever. Oh, wait. He made Fallen Stars. Really? He made that? I thought that came out in 2014. It did. 2015. Sorry, this song's so loud. You'll thank me later. It's so goddamn loud. Speaking of which, hi. She has like a little animation I like. Oh, hold up. Well, I know Fallen Stars was, but I didn't know that was made by Skelett. Thank you, Andrew. Please send that to me on the Discord, sorry. I could not turn it down. I turned down every single function in here, including the tempo, and it would not turn down the damn song. I don't know what black magic Dolphino did to it. And I don't know why I never kept whatever quiet version he gave me 600 years ago or whatever. Sucks too, because this is my favorite level in the hack. Second favorite, sorry. I love the way it looks. It's just like perfect. I think I based it on the actual Cloud Sky Garden in Mario Kart DS. Or something like that. It wasn't exact. It'd be more yellow if that was the case. What the fuck will make it quieter? God damn it. This song is like Shining Stars 1 loud. Nearly 2 hours? Yeah. Well, we're at the halfway point, so at least it won't take 4, allegedly, or 5. I don't. I don't have Discord open, by the way. I'm trying not to use too much. Is there like an archive anywhere for ports for ROM hacks? Because outside of Super Mario World Central, I don't know where people get these goddamn songs from. Like, I know a lot of them are self-made or commissioned by like Pi and Shine, but I swear there's like a database of secrets that I've never learned about. This cube needs to be fixed. I have that written down. I wish. So it's just like black market. Okay. One of us, probably me, is going to have to make a database. Because I have like most, if not all of the Super Mario World Central ones. Just issue that I'm lazy. Half of them either commissioned or just someone finds the original hack and uses it and extracts it. I did that for the one song from Star Revenge 8 for Indigo Island. Now, I don't think Pi cared. How many star... Wait. Please tell me I just skipped the other star in this level. Oh, thank God. Oh, that was too quiet. You know, I used to have one for sure. Yeah, This is a little jank, but... It works for as much as I need it to. Fuck ton of ports, DME, Marv and I have ideas for a port database. Having them all would be good. Yeah, I'll do that. And it helps too, most of them are just a kilobyte, so I could just kind of... And I have a couple of my own in there too, which I'd be happy to share. Including the shitty one from Mushroom Cup that I used in the... World. And Crash was like, this sounds like shit. And I was like, no. Even though it did, I just didn't care. Though the one my brother made, I might have to withhold because I don't think he'd want to share that one. At least I don't know. I don't think he'd care that much. But you know, I'm not gonna like put it on the black market for him. My bad. It's okay, Crash. It was a terrible song. Not my brother's, the Forest one. I was just like, but I made it. And you were like, well, it sounds bad. Because it does. That song sounds like my dishwasher when it's broken. Oh, also, these don't work. They're just a little too deep in the ground, so whatever. I really like the Super Mario World textures for this part. It came out really well. And I like these boos that are completely unreliable. Oh, I missed a star coin. Oh, my life is over. This part's kind of messy. At least it isn't Nate's dishwasher. Nate. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about, and I don't know why I thought this, you wouldn't have known about this. The video where someone opens their dishwasher and it genuinely creaks so goddamn loud, it's like... It sounds like Gruntilda. Oh no, they're on top. Okay. I'm really vibing with this hack, even though I made it. It's just like really satisfying to just play through in like a lull. Design-wise, this is probably the most competent of the castles. But vibe-wise, it kind of fails the vibe test. I was thinking of doing a part where you could get back level. I'm still not sure. This hack isn't like meant to be played backwards. Oh, and also after this level, I'm gonna get a snack real quick. But I'm not gonna like disappear for 7 hours. Unless I die, in which case, well, that'll be a lot longer than 7 hours. The one downside of this hack is that it's just so easy to play when you can. My brain's losing the battle. I love those bullet bills. They look so nice. And they're like a little icy too. I should use the shells. No! Do you guys like this texture bug? I fucked up. I'm not fixing it though. It adds character and charm. Chewing on the hearts. You guys wouldn't know what that meant because that was at the beginning of the stream, and I didn't expect it to be as funny as it was. At least for me. Probably won't be funny to anyone else. Let's measure your heart. Anubis after measuring your heart, and he just lets out a ferocious burp. Remember when religions, like 200 years ago, they had all these different gods, and now most of them only have like 2 or 3, except for Hinduism, I guess. Hi, Luna. That's the bear. Oh, never mind. He's going for his sister, because he wants to cuddle. She's like so zonked out. So never mind. I hear her growling. Never mind. It appears I hear her growling. Back to you in the studio. These highlights are gonna be so much fun to edit. My early streams just had like no energy. This one has some, because it keeps getting brought up in conversation. Simple Flips. I wouldn't say I was necessarily a hardcore viewer of him, but I loved how like simple the old highlights were, because they were just like so primitive. No, it really just felt like someone was just doing it for fun. Which is to say that I definitely don't really feel that way about him now. And no. Not because they're bad. Lava parts can't get back up, fixing all levels. I'm gonna adjust the lava to be dynamic so you can get back up on the platforms you fall from. You'll see when it's done. What do you guys think of this cake I haven't baked? Haha. But, like, I watched a couple of his new videos in 2024 when I came back to the community, because I realized I quite like having fun and being happy, and for some reason in 2023 I decided I didn't, and I cut all of it off. But I don't like how overproduced it is now, like the editing, the animations, because like the bigger the Let's Players are, the higher the production gets. And for channels like Jaden Animations, I don't have a problem with that, but I don't know, for channels like what is it? When I watch, like, I don't watch them much, but like AlphaRad and Ludwig and some of them others, it's kind of boring, because it's like, it has the Sir Toasty editing style, where it's like, clip, zoom in, joke, meme, Twitter GIF, whatever. I didn't pay attention to a single moment in that level. That level was so done. But like the Sir Toasty editing style, like I see it with the Kid Icarus and Your Movie Sucks gameplay. It's just a very specific style. PBG also has it, and it's kind of dull. It's not because he's a bad editor. He's a professional one. That's why it's like that. And Simple Flips kind of has it too in his newer videos, and it's just not... It's a lot more intrusive to watch when it's more annoying. Yeah. And like, I watch Astrospiff mostly when I'm going to bed, and he has a very lax editing style, and it's like perfect for him, because most of his streams is him telling a story. These platforms need to be fixed. And like, I'm sure people like the fast-paced editing style, at least some people. I'm not into it. I'm not against it, you know? Like, with Vinesauce Joel, Tomatoes Trash, that works really well when you do it right. But if it's like, you feel the need to constantly jiggle keys in front of my face, I'm not gonna, like, work with you. I'm not gonna say I ever was like... Because, like, with old Simple Flips, especially in the streams, I could be kind of parasocial, I'll admit that. But as, you know, you get bigger and you try to be more broad, the videos get a lot less... interesting. They're not bad. They're fine. But I've never really been for videos and creations that were all for, oh, it's for everybody. And it's like, I don't care. The camera here is kind of flat behind Mario because it thinks he's in the pyramid. But it's not as bad as some other levels you'll see when we get to Course 9 and Course 11. Ooh. Those levels are cringe. It's like you look at the sun for like 6 hours and then you look at everything else and it's all green. This is my third favorite level. Not this one, the next one. This one. Yeah, I love this one so much. It looks so good. I watched Simple Flips' VOD of Plutonium, and him on stream is mostly the same. But I watched the highlights of some of Senseless Delirium, and man, the editing was annoying. And I feel the same for the PBG gameplay in Kid Icarus. And specifically for them, because I don't watch those all the time, but I do watch their videos, and like the vibe in the Let's Plays is like completely different from in the videos. I also think it just kind of comes down to, like, don't try to constantly keep your audience engaged. I mean, if a video comes out and they only watch half of it, there's a lot of reasons why. It might not come down to quality. It might be they had things to do. Maybe they just didn't, they happened to not finish that one video. I forgot those. And I think at the end of the day, I just prefer videos that trust the audience might or might not watch it, regardless of what it is. There's a couple levels I want to have, like, snow or leaves falling. And I'm still thinking of how I'm going to do that, but I think I'm going to try to inject the texture into the snow texture just to see if I can make that work. Because I don't know how environments work, but I'm sure it's not hard to do. No, man, it's so hard to get back. Where's the fire speeder? Because I don't even know if I fixed it. I don't even think I could fix it. It was just in, like, the most random place in the world. Oh, hi! That had something to do with the texture bugging. There we go. It's unfortunate these platforms don't respawn, but again, I'm gonna fix it. I promise, I'll fix it! I'll fix it! I'll fix it! No, 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 no. So that's a problem. This is why I have the dev hub. They use the tumbling bridge platforms, which get disabled, but it's easy to fix. Or in other words, I could just make its own code. There's a fire truck out there again. Well, I don't know who's like, I don't know if this is a problem for you, but in my area, cars have just been randomly blowing up for no reason. I'm including everyone who's watching or in the chat if that's like at all a problem where you live, or if that's just like Denver doesn't know how to make cars anymore. I hate this city. I bet these bridges don't have textures at the bottom. I don't need to be told, I just know. That's one of two things Denver can't do right. Cars and football. I fucking... Fuck. On one of the trains, there were just a bunch of, like, red balloons in one of the containers. And I don't know what that was. I haven't seen too many cars blow up here. What the hell's happening here? There's been, like, 6. All our cars keep blowing up. Please. Okay. Yeah, there's been 2 at the apartment complex. A couple, at least 3 on the highway, and just... No, there was 2 on the highway. Last night, 1 blew up at a dealership, a used car dealership, and 1 across the street at a business park blew up. 3 per year. There's been like 6 this year. It just keeps happening. I dread the day I wake up and I have to get my brother up, help me get the cats out of the apartment. Because I don't want my sister to, like, lose her cats because the cars just randomly blow up. What are the fire trucks doing out there? Something's happening out there. People are too busy setting fire to Tesla dealerships. None of the... Oh, hold up. None of the cars... I've been disconnected from chat. Hold on. None of the cars here that blew up were Teslas. That's the most mind-blowing thing. At least I don't think they were. They've just been, like, combustion engines that just randomly blew up. Thank God. Ugh. I did not want to do that part again. Yeah, my brother has a Tesla, but I don't think he likes it anymore. Says it has, like, annoying problems. I need to take my car. And at some point, take your time. The worst it could do is blow up, and yeah. I love this level because I based it on Melty Molten 8 in New Super Mario Bros. DS, and one of the Meteor levels in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I just don't drive. Like, I'm able to walk everywhere, and that's just where I am right now. I'll get my license eventually. I need to stop talking about cars. I'm getting more bored talking about cars than I was being stuck on the previous level. No! No, I can get out of this. Okay, that was easy. I've been driving for years now. Pay for insurance and maintenance. Oh, by the way, I just hit 100,000. Oh. I hope it's not a Euro car. Because if it is, that's why they gave it to you. What a bastards. Oh, that's a weird thing. If you huddle against the wall where the lava is, you can actually stand on it. Very cool. It's a Hyundai. At least it's not a Euro car, I guess. No! Oh, I turned into Llama Arts there for a moment. Not Llama Arts. Film Cow. That's the guy who made Shadowstone Park. Because I realize that all the meteors are emitting particles at the same time, so that might be breaking everything. And I haven't died to show this, but these bridges, they work like tumbling platforms, so if one goes down, they all go down, because you're supposed to have a function to respawn it, which I'm not using because I didn't think that would happen. That's how the code works. Parents wouldn't buy a Euro car. Oh god. My sister has a Euro car. I feel bad for her. Oh, just you mump. Okay. Cool thing here is I don't have to reset because I can use the spokes, but that was the worst. I'm going backwards. I'm not going backwards. Like, yeah, specific fucking... If the middle platform goes out, then the whole thing despawns. Oh. I need to fix this code. Yeah, Automod did not like you saying piece of shit to a Euro car, even though Twitch is not European. Actually, I think Europeans also hate Euro cars. I don't know, I'm not a car person. I observe from the outside. All I know is that all our cars keep blowing up. Even though some of the ads and commercials are terrible, I do still like Arby's. They taste... No, why? I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't think Arby's would be a problem. I can't believe the final level. The main campaign is really hard. It's not like Arby's. It did not like that at all. Oh, fucking Arby's. Okay. I'm awake, so I don't really go there. For me, it's not really like high class. Oh no, someone's talking to me. If I have an order coming, I'm gonna smash my phone against the wall. No way. No way. If that's not the ramen and that's my cream mango Pepsi, I'm going to my neighbor and I'm gonna tell him the whole story, and he's not gonna understand a single lick of it, because that means he didn't take it. He saw my package, saw me not get it, and just lost and founded it. This is Kaizo. This is stupid, but I'm doing it. Oh. Because I just got a parcel pending, meaning a package arrived, and I don't know... I think that's part of the groceries I got. Oh man, that was a hard level. Still the most beautiful level I've ever made. Or one of them. I love it. It looks so nice. I'll get that package later, because if it's in a locker, it'll be safe. They don't look great. They're gonna... Well... They're just gonna disappear. They're not great. I wanted to have a number, but I'm lazy and I don't care. I remember hearing the 3D World version of this song for the first time in a while. I was like, man, I have not heard this in a while, because I associate this song with this port. Is around here and they're both in the worst part of town. Ooh, that's an L for Arby's. My brain is starting to like... I don't know. Luckily, the second part of this level, the final part, actually looks really good. I don't really have much to say about it. The only thing I wanted to do was have a cutscene where, like, the plants or, like, the weird bone things in the background fell and the lava started ascending. And I still might do that, I don't know. It's kind of hard. I'm gonna skip that star coin. It's really hard. It's really hard to get that cutscene code to work. But at least I know how to fix the camera for the lava when it rises now. It's very useful. It's a cute little dinglebird, whatever. For a second I thought I wrote it that she called Mario Marco. Oh, shit, Toad's in the dirt. It's a cute ending, I guess. Nothing really super about it. You can do that. Getting those stars to actually descend and move like that was weirdly hard.